This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we head to the grand opening of the Laurel Mall's newest store, see what they have to offer and what it means for the area next. Welcome to FYI on Friday. I hope you're having a great day. I'm Ken Kara, and thank you for watching on SSPTV and SSPTV.com. Well, who wants to listen to me talk right now? Thanks, Mom. Who wants to listen to Joe Maddon talk right now? All right, let's get out our hip party hats because here we go to Maddon's press conference after a Cubs workout. The Cubs will face the New York Mets in Game 1 of the National League Championship Series on Saturday night. John Lester will make the start for Chicago. Jake Arrieta will get the ball in Game 2 on Sunday. The Cubs starting shortstop Addison Russell will miss the series due to an injury. Those are some quick notes for you heading into the NLCS. Now bring on the Maddon. You know, I once said that I thought it would be very hard for a wildcard team to get to a World Series with the new playoff format. Well, last year, 2 wildcard teams met in the World Series, and now the Cubs are 4 wins away from proving I should stick to talking about soccer.
I mean, I think our guys have handled this moment really well. Just retrospectively, I've talked about, you know, playing that. You hate playing that one-game wild card playoff, but when you do and you win it, everything else just appears a little bit differently in a good way. I think you could settle into the moment a little bit easier. If you're faced with another elimination game, at least you've been through that. So in some perverse way, to play that game and win it, I thought really permitted us to our comportment in this last series was beautiful. I mean, I could not ask for our guys to handle it any better than they did. I really anticipate the same thing moving forward. It's exciting for all of us. It's exciting for the fans of the city. It's beautiful. I mean, it's all good stuff. But I'm really pleased with the way our guys have handled all this.
Maddon did mention Hazleton once during the press conference. Eddie Vedder played for the Cubs during their post-game party. Maddon says he wasn't there but has gotten to know Vedder so well it's like the two of them grew up in Hazleton together. There's more Cubs coverage coming your way next week on FYI. Now here's your headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A Whitehaven woman was killed in a head-on crash yesterday afternoon in Foster Township. State police identified the deceased as 61-year-old Carol Searfoss. According to state police, a Mercury sedan driven by 31-year-old Heather Ann Pizzetti of Weatherly was traveling north on Lehigh Gorge Drive just after 4 p.m. Searfoss was traveling south in a Chevy Blazer. State police say Pizzetti crossed the double yellow lines into the oncoming lane and struck Searfoss vehicle head-on. Pizzetti was seriously injured. An 8-year-old child in her car suffered moderate injury. All involved were wearing seatbelts. Anyone who witnessed the crash is asked to call state police in Hazleton at 570-459-3890. And in other news, a new Anchor store officially opened today at the Laurel Mall. FYI's Janine Mazurkevich was there.
We are here at the grand opening of Dunham's. It's the brand new store here at the Laurel Mall. It's official. They're open. You could stop by now at the Laurel Mall in Hazleton, and with Don Perry. He is the manager, so we'll start with him. We'll get to Rocco Aruzzo in just a bit, representing the mall. But tell us about what took place this morning.
We had our grand opening ceremony. We're going to be having giveaways all weekend. We just welcome everybody to come back into Dunham's. We were here previous, and we are just ecstatic to be back in Hazleton. We are just very, very excited. We're just can't say enough to be back in the area.
This is a huge investment here at the Laurel Mall. What can shoppers expect from Dunham?
Well, you know, as always, you know, we have brand names bring you in, and low prices bring you back.
You've also
we have a wide variety of clothing, you know, general athletics, hunting, apparel, just you name it, we have it.
Okay, and you have something for everyone. It's not just for the sports person.
I think that's what sets us apart. We have all the sports displayed out year-round.
All right, and you've also brought in a lot of jobs to the area.
Yes, yes. Currently we have about 35 employees, plus my assistant and I, and we always are looking for good associates to put on board. So we'll be still hiring.
All right, so you talked about those special offers. So shoppers, we want you to come into the Laurel Mall this weekend.
Fantastic. fantastic. Come on in. We have our Dunham's reward program to sign up for, to get our rewards and coupon. It's a great program to save yourself some money, and we would just be ecstatic to look forward to having you come in our store and look around.
Very good. I can't wait to get my free t-shirt today.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
There you are.
And Rocco is with us, and you do the marketing and business development here for the Laurel Mall.
Correct.
How big of an announcement is this for the Laurel Mall?
This is huge. I said the other day when we were talking that for a mall to get a new anchor at this time, with the economy, we are so excited. I think Lexington Realty International, our management company, did one heck of a job to bring Dunham's in. We're very proud and happy that they're here.
This is one of many changes, exciting changes coming to the Laurel Mall. So can you tell everyone exactly why they should be shopping local?
Well, I think the Laurel Mall has a lot to offer and more to come. We do have our other anchors. We do have a variety of stores within the mall, local plus national. So there's a reason to come here to the Laurel Mall, and exciting new things happening with our new center court, our seating areas, our new TVs that we're putting in. So much is happening here at the Laurel Mall. We're very excited.
All right, what are some of the other stores that are looking or that have signed here at the Laurel Mall?
Well, we have a new one coming. We'll probably make the ribbon cutting in about 2 weeks, and that's Grand Central of Hazleton, which we're very excited because that's a local, obviously, a local business name that everyone knows. So I believe they're going to do a soft opening this weekend along with Dunham's big opening, and we'll be doing a ribbon cutting very shortly for them.
All right, so stop by, see what's happening, especially this weekend, because Don said there's going to be deals here at Dunham's, and the store is beautiful. Thank you for supporting here, the Hazleton area, and we look forward to working with you at SSPTV.
Thank you.
Rocco, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
And
Always.
Lisa? We got to give Lisa a plug here,
Yes,
too.
we have to give our general manager a plug, even though she don't like to be on camera, yes.
All right, so again, stop by Dunham's. It's officially open here at the Laurel Mall in Hazleton.
Thanks, Janine. Did you see that Penn State wall? I wonder if they have a credit card. I'll have to look into that. Please stay tuned to FYI to check out my sit-down interview with Marion head football coach Stan DeCoste. And up next, it's Chris Barkanic at the Hazleton Animal Shelter with his friend Charlie. Adopt Me comes your way when we come back.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Why choose Sand Springs? Well, because you can have your venue inside or outside. There are many choices, including the newest venue here called The Gardens. Stacy, welcome back.
Thank you. We're in the Gardens at Sand Springs today, and this is the newest addition to Sand Springs, and it's wonderful because we can do on-site ceremonies or outdoor cocktail hours out here, and it provides enough space, but it also provides shade for your guests, which is great.
Yes, with the weather in northeastern Pennsylvania, at least we have the coverage. If you do get a sprinkle or two, right, you have the heaters if it's a little chilly.
Absolutely. We have the heaters that can come out if it is chilly out. We have ceiling fans, which help create a breeze if it is a warm day. And it's amazing how much the pavilion can do for you when it is a hot day, so that your guests are comfortable outside.
Okay, you also have a bar that's located outside?
We have the stone bar with the granite top. That is a nice big social bar, which is great for cocktail hour. Your guests can get a drink and stand and mingle, because that's what you want for your guests during cocktail hour. You want them to talk to each other and to enjoy their time.
Yes, when you go to a wedding, you want it to be very fluent, and sometimes there's those dead moments where the guests seem like they have nothing to do. So again, you can have them mingling and, really feeling comfortable in this setting. As far as the venue outside, you also have the two other venues, Celebrations and the Epernay Room.
We do. What happens here is we have our ballroom and our Epernay room. So in the Epernay room, the bride can get ready for her day up there. She can come out to the garden, have the ceremony, and then continue the reception inside the ballroom when the ceremony is done. So it kind of breaks up the day a little bit, which is great.
Yes, and it's all on one property, which is even nicer for the guests. They come, they park their car, they're here for the day. There's no moving and grooving back and forth. Why choose Sand Springs? We're telling you each and every week here on FYI.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Remember, fans, you're asked to wear pink to the Hazelton area football game for Breast Cancer Awareness Month tonight at Harmon Guy Stadium. I had a pink tie on today, but Lisa didn't like it. It was a great day at Harmon Guy Stadium. Hopefully, it will be a great night. Now, our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, there is a slight chance of showers between 7 p.m. and midnight. It'll be partly cloudy with a low around 36, so bundle up. On the extended forecast, Saturday, mostly sunny, high only getting up to 46 degrees. Saturday night will be partly cloudy, low of 29, and there is a freeze watch in effect from late Saturday night through Monday morning in our area. Sunday partly sunny, high 43. Sunday night will be down to 25. Monday we'll get up to 46, sunny skies. Monday night mostly clear, low of 33, and then on Tuesday we get back up to the mid-50s. Our low will be 40 degrees. Let's check out your lottery numbers now on FYI. Midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers: pick 2, 72, pick 3, 633, pick 4, 9841, and pick 5, 66542. Lottery numbers on FYI brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency, with 2 locations to serve you, one in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and another one in Nescapec on Broad Street. You can call Boyer Insurance in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7683. Our Football Friday feature is coming up, but right now, wait till you see these energetic animals at the Hazelton Animal Shelter.
Hello again, and here I have with me Charlie. Charlie is an approximately 4-month-old Beagle Terrier mixed puppy with a lot of energy who loves to play, especially tug-of-war. Charlie, like all our dogs, is already neutered, current on his vaccinations, and has been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease. He's also microchipped. We're not sure what Charlie's like with other dogs, so if you have a dog of your own, we certainly recommend doing a meet and greet before taking Charlie home. Being a terrier mix, he's very smart and inquisitive and has a very high energy level, so we recommend somebody who's owned dogs, especially more active breeds, for Charlie here. Because he's a puppy, we're not sure exactly how large he's going to get. He is a mixed breed, and we want to caution adopters that he might be as big as 40 or 50 pounds when he gets full grown. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Doda. Doda is an approximately 3-month-old kitten who's a spayed female here in our colony. She's current on all of her vaccines and has been tested for feline leukemia and FIV, and of course came up negative. She's very active and playful, and we think she gets along pretty well with the other cats. Being a medium-haired cat, she'll probably require some moderate brushing as she gets older and her fur grows. Because of her gentle nature, we think she'd be great with first-time pet owners, but also somebody who has experience with longer-haired cats would be appreciated as well. That's it for this week's Adopt Me, so if anybody's interested in Doda, Charlie, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to 101 North Poplar Street here at the Hazelton Animal Shelter.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Tonight, the Marion Colts will try to win game number 300 for head coach Stan DeCoste. I sat down with DeCoste earlier this week to talk Marion football and more. Did you have a plan other than coaching? If you weren't coaching at Marion, what were you going to do? I mean, with your life maybe, even if in another alternate universe, what would you be doing right now?
That's great. I never really thought of anything but. I got hired right out of college. Lucky to get the job that way, and always wanted to be a football coach. I had great influence from my high school football coach, Gino Poli, and parents very supportive, and that's always been a career choice. So I've been kind of lucky to do it at a place that I've grown to love tremendously, but never thought I'd be here 40 years when I started, but it's certainly, and time has flown by, believe it or not. You know, I look back now and wonder where it all went, but that was my career choice. I really wanted to be a football coach, and not sure which way it was going to go, high school this way, that way, but found my niche here and never really left.
What was Marion like when you first came here? I mean, now we think Marion, we think football. Was it always like that? I mean, was this the place it was, or did you guys and your staff and the kids really build that?
Chuck Riccone, who was the head coach prior to me, really started this. He hired me as an assistant, kind of got the program going, then left to go to Central Bucks West. And my first day here, we were practicing and 2 local high schools came by. I won't mention names. 2 different ones, one in the morning, afternoon, kind of blowing their horn, laughing at our kids. Marion football was really nothing to be really talked about or even looked at, and I saw the reaction of our players there, and their feelings that they wanted that respect, and I just watched this grow gradually, where respect's not a problem anymore. You know, it's a matter of trying to maintain what we've built.
What's your wife's name? I'm sorry.
Mary.
Mary, okay, and how big was that to have her and someone supportive when you're doing something like this for 40 years, and it's a lot of Friday nights, and I'm sure it's more than that.
Yeah, you know, she's without a doubt, and really this is, you know, the strongest of feelings. She's the reason why we are where we are. You know, she's the one with the family. She's the one that's taking care of business. She helps parking on game days even to this day. You know, so she's the anchor of our family, and she's my anchor in this football program. She probably knows a little bit more football now than she did before. Maybe thinks she knows a little bit more than she thought she did back then. But she's really, you know, she's the love of my life, and she's really, you know, the two children we have, and great young man and great young lady. My son Stan and Kathy, and my daughter, and now two grandchildren. You know, so that whole thing is family first, and then, you know, football, and, you know, and obviously Mary Catholic faith is a very strong part of what we're all about down here.
What do you want people to take away? What do you want them to say Marion is when they watch your team play or anything like that?
Sure. Well, number one, they're going to say what a beautiful place it is to watch a football game. I would match this up against anybody. Friday night with the grounds and everything else, the campus, if you will. Number two, you're going to see a team that's about team. There's no showboating. There's no, you know, I'm in the end zone, pound the chest type of thing. You know, we work as a team, we win as a team, we lose as a team. And our goal is that you walk away saying, you know, those guys play hard. You know, we may not win every game, but we play hard, work to play the full 48, and we play for something. We play for Marion Catholic High School. You know, we're not playing football, we're playing Marion Catholic football. And to our players and to our coaches, that there is a difference there.
You can hear more from Marion's head coach on an upcoming Out of Left Field. We'll have more from that interview. Well, Stan DeCoste will try to get win number 300 at Schuylkill on Friday night. Monoy Area and Jim Thorpe square off their two teams at the top of the Anthracite League. Shenandoah Valley is at Tamaqua. Hazelton Area is home against Tunkhannock, and North Schuylkill has a non-league game at Mount Carmel. Now on the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard, Hazelton Area Stephanie Mazurek. She's a sophomore and she's in the District 2 AAA tennis semifinals. She won 2 matches on Thursday and will now face the #1 seed in the tournament, Williamsport's Amanda Southard. Hazelton area freshman Lily Nowak won a match at her first ever visit to districts. Congratulations to her. MMI's Libby Pinto won 2 matches before bowing out of the AA competition, and her teammate Jessica Smith picked up a win before losing in the second round. Moving on, you'll see that Penn State Hazelton beat Penn State Schuylkill in soccer. What does it all mean, Basil? Well, it means Penn State Hazelton will host a home game in the Penn State University Athletic Conference playoffs. Hazelton area, they were victorious over Honesdale. Margaret Fulton stopped 11 shots for the Lady Cougar field hockey team. Reading beat both Hazelton area water polo teams. In boys soccer, Crestwood beat MMI and Tamaqua lost to Lehighton. In girls soccer, Tamaqua fell to Pine Grove. Hazelton area lost to Dallas in girls volleyball, and Tunkhannock beat MMI. Monoy area beat rival Shenandoah Valley. While Penn State, Ohio State, USC, Notre Dame, Cubs, Mets, it's a huge sports weekend, and what a better way to start it than with Short Shots and Ron Marchetti.
Until the Cubs stop playing this season, all kinds of rare shots from Wrigley Field will be our backdrop. Hi, everybody. This is Short Shots. The Cubs will not stop playing until the World Series is over. Like I said last week, if the Cubs get by the Cardinals, and they will go all the way. So now it's settled. The 2 oldest managers in Major League Baseball will square off in the National League Championship Series. Terry Collins at 66 and Joe Madden at 61. First game tomorrow night at Citi Field in New York. The Cougars play Tunkhannock tonight at home, where they have not won since 2013. Hazelton area has lost 9 football games in a row at Harmony Guys Field, but tonight that streak will end. The Tunk Tigers were the only team that the Cougars beat last year. Last Friday, Hazelton area lost to Crestwood for the 5th straight time on the road, 40-14. Marion also took it on the chin, 34-14 from Lehighton. The Colts are 3-3 and the Cougars are 2-4. Other scores of interest: Berwick beat Wyoming area 22-10. George Curry's 399th win at Berwick and 450th coaching win overall. So tonight, Coach Curry is going for his 400th win at Berwick, and Stan DeCoste is going for his 300th win, all at Marion. Wyoming Valley West dominated Dallas 56-0. Coughlin walloped Williamsport 41-20. Penn State intimidated Indiana 29-7. Notre Dame neutralized Navy 41-24. The Middies had won 8 straight. The Nittany Lions and Fighting Irish are both 5-1. Number 18, Michigan, posted its 3rd straight shutout, 38-0 over Northwestern. Boise State is back in the rankings. Number 1, Ohio State mauled Maryland 49-20, but it was once 21-21. Number 3, Baylor blasted Kansas 66-7. That was a score at half. The biggest upset last Saturday was Texas knocked off number 10 Oklahoma 24-17. The Cubs won a playoff series at Wrigley. That never happened before. Neither did this. The Lady Cougars Tennis Club went 0-13 last year. This year they went 13-0. Their storybook season ended this week when they lost to Wallenpaupack, in the playoffs. But individually, Lady Cougar sophomore Steph Mazurek did advance to the District 2 3A semifinal. Penn State is at Ohio State. USC is at Indy, both tomorrow night, while the Cubs and Mets are playing Game 1 in the NLCS. It could be a good weekend, but that's up to you. See you Monday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. The Laurel Mall will be hosting Malloween Wednesday, October 28th from 6 to 8 p.m. We'll be having complimentary photos with a costume parade beginning at 5:30. DJ John will provide entertainment with Halloween-themed music, plus stores will be handing out candy, coupons, and other treats to make it a fantastic night. Our next announcement, the McAdoo Halloween Parade will be held Sunday, October 25th, with judging at 1 p.m. at the Adams Street Playground. Registration for the parade is Monday, October 19th and Tuesday, October 20th from 6 to 7:30 at the Keystone Fire Company. There will be no registration the day of the parade. Check out the McAdoo To Do Facebook page for additional information. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Wayne A. Schmerfeld of Quakeake. Memorial is October 25th at 4 p.m. at the Ebenezer United Methodist Church. Friends may call Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Lamar Christ Funeral Home. George M. Gorski of McAdoo. Arrangements will be announced by the Damiano Funeral Home. Daniel E. Bittorf of Hazleton. Funeral is Monday at 5 p.m. from the Rosenstock Funeral Home. Friends may call Monday from 3 to 5 p.m. Peter P. Hollencheck of Hazleton. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. in the St. Gabriel's Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Boyle Funeral Home. Joan A. Cuck, formerly of Freeland. Mass is Monday at 10:30 a.m. at the Our Lady of Fatima Mission in Jonestown. And William G. Doherty of Hazleton. Mass is Monday at 10 a.m. in the St. Gabriel's Church. Friends may call Monday from 9 to 10 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Boyle Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Helen Chuzio of Drums. Helen, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Everyone, enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. We'll be back here on Monday with the latest FYI Cole Scale High School football rankings plus more from Joe Madden as the Cubs continue in the National League Championship Series. That's it. Take it easy, everyone.